story. The government has introduced bills for the complete overhaul of what the government calls colonial-era Indian criminal laws. The 1860 Indian Penal Code will now be replaced by the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. The Bharatiya Nagarik Suraksha Sanhita will replace the Code of Criminal Procedure, the CRPC, and the Bharatiya Sakshya will replace the Indian Evidence Act. In the government's bid to completely overhaul the criminal laws, all the three sets of laws, in fact, have been referred to the Parliament Standing Committee for a review, and very significantly, a new offence on acts of secession, armed rebellion, subversive activities and separatist activities or endangering sovereignty or unity and integrity of India has been added in the revised laws. Take a look at what the Home Minister had to say while introducing this bill.
माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, ये 5 प्रण में से एक प्रण था कि हम गुलामी की सभी निशानियों को हम समाप्त कर देंगे, हमारे मन से वो बोझ को दूर करेंगे। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, आज मैं जो 3 विधेयक एक साथ लेकर आया हूं, वो तीनों विधेयक एक प्रकार से मोदी जी ने जो 5 प्रण लिए हैं उसमें से एक प्रण की अनुपालना करने वाले हैं। माननीय अध्यक्ष जी, ये तीनों विधेयक दंड विधान प्रक्रिया, क्रिमिनल जस्टिस सिस्टम को बेसिक कानून, इसके लिए मूलभूत कानून ये 3 विधेयकों के अंदर है। एक है इंडियन पिनल कोड जो 1860 में बनाया गया, दूसरा है क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर कोड जो 1898 में बनाया गया, और तीसरा है इंडियन एविडेंस एक्ट जो 1872 में बनाया गया। राजद्रोह जैसे कानूनों को एक और हम निरस्त कर रहे हैं, तो दूसरी ओर धोखा देकर महिला का शोषण करने वाले और मॉब लिंचिंग जैसे जघन्य अपराध करने वालों को दंडित करने का भी इरादा है।
And our senior colleague Akhilesh Sharma is now joining us live on the broadcast. Akhilesh, the fact is that the government's bid is to make these sets of laws more justice-oriented and less punitive in nature. This is what the government's aim is, as the Home Minister also put it. What really are the key takeaways? What has changed in terms of criminal laws? And give us more clarity as far as the sedition law is concerned, because the government says it's been repealed, but another act, another law that prevents people from endangering unity, as they put it, has now been brought in place. So give us some clarity on that and what really are the major key takeaways from this bill.
Vedanta, the sources are telling us that it's a complete transformation as far as the criminal laws are concerned. And this exercise was long pending because India got independence in 1947. But we were still carrying the laws which were made by the Britishers. In fact, the first serious attempt was made by former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi in 1967. That's what the sources are telling us. In fact, now the Modi government had started this exercise in 2019. There were wider consultations with various stakeholders. In fact, Home Ministry wrote different letters to not only the Chief Justice of India, but also the Chief Justices of different high courts, also the Chief Ministers, governors, and etc. And all the senior lawyers, they were consulted. And the government of India received responses from all these sections. In fact, barring 2 states of Kerala and West Bengal, all states gave their suggestions to formulate these laws. So, after wider consultations, these, you can call it a fundamental reform which has taken place now. The 3 bills which have been introduced, the work was going on for a very long time. And the government says very clearly that the idea is to, not only to get rid of the colonial mentality, the colonial remains, but of course, to ensure justice for our poor people, because they do not get justice. When they go to the courts take a lot of time because of the complex criminal law system, and that's why a complete overhaul was needed. Now, coming to the question of sedition law, the Home Minister has made it very clear that the sedition law has been repealed completely. In fact, one new section 150 has been introduced, which does not talk about the crimes against the government, because the sedition law was, if you say anything against the government, then you can be tried against the sedition law. But now the new provision does not say that. You can say whatever you want to say against the government, but if you talk about disintegration of India, then of course this law will apply to you. Maybe it be secession or any other attempt by you or by funding. If you try to do that, then the the new section will be applied to you. This is the basic fundamental difference between the old traditional law and the new provision.
Right,